And we're cooking in the kitchen with Chef Marco and his two lovely daughters today. They've been on the show before, right? Gabriella and Maria. Welcome back, guys. Okay. All right. What are we making today?
Today we're going to make some Belgian waffles from scratch. Okay. And, you know, Joe, bring the kids in the kitchen early. Let them start learning how to cook. Yeah. I mean, these guys, they have no choice. You know, they have no choice. I drag them on TV. I make them cook on TV in front of their friends.
But it's fun. It's fun. You guys enjoy it. Yeah. I know. See, they do it. And I've seen you guys make pasta on TV. That's fun, right? Yeah. Yeah. Gabriella likes to make the pasta. Yeah. What do you like to do? Do you like the waffle recipe we're going to be making today, Maria? Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, we're all on the same board, or on the same page. What do we have for ingredients? You know, I'm going to put that up on the screen.
Everything you have in your house. Maybe you might have to go get buttermilk. I don't know how many people have buttermilk in their house.
You can get that anywhere. Yeah.
Buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, regular milk works. We're going to use some lemon zest, some egg, baking powder, baking soda, melted butter, all-purpose flour. Okay. The trick to this batter is to let it rest, because when you use all-purpose flour, the gluten kind of, you know, has to rest a little bit. Okay, want to let it rest. Everything sounds normal except for the lemon zest. What's that for? Just for a little... That's because I got to be different.
Because you got to be different.
I got to be a little different.
See that? It's got to be different.
Everybody wonders what's in that recipe, and that's the secret that I won't tell.
All right, Gabrielle, what's your favorite part about this recipe? What do you like most about cooking these waffles?
I don't know.
You like it all. You like it all, right? What do you like, Maria? Anything in particular?
The strawberries, the Cool Whip.
You like working with the strawberries and the Cool Whip? Well, that's a meal by itself, isn't it? You don't even need the rest of this stuff. But we're going to do that. We're going to cook the rest of this stuff. We're making some Belgian waffles, and obviously you have a waffle machine we're going to use as well.
We do. We have a cool little waffle machine. Okay. I picked it up at Target. It's no big, you know, not a big investment. So,
right.
You know.
So anybody can do this.
Absolutely.
All right. And like Marco said, get the kids involved early. It's a fun hobby. I used to cook zappalis with my Italian grandmother. Nice. That was exciting, but she'd always be, you know, don't touch, you know, because I always touch things. Anyway, all right. When we come back, we're going to get these two working, and pretty much Marco and I are just going to sit back and let it happen. Back to you guys. All right, we're back, and we're making Belgian waffles with, of course, Chef Marco and his two beautiful daughters, Gabriella and Maria, of course. We are going to start mixing the ingredients. Let's start going, guys. While you're doing that, your father will tell us what's happening. So start mixing everything up. What are we doing?
Joe, we got 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Okay. We're going to add 2 eggs to it. These guys are professional egg crackers.
Oh, yeah. Very little shell in there right now.
If you want it crunchy, add the shells. You know, if you want a little...
want them crunchy style.
We got 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour.
Oh, just get
and Maria,
that in
you
there.
Start stirring that up.
Yep. And
Gabriella's adding a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder.
Soda and powder, okay.
I zested a lemon.
Right. You just took a little bit of lemon zest?
Add a little bit of lemon zest right there, a little cool zester.
Ooh,
and go ahead.
Okay.
And you just want the yellow. You don't want to put the pith in there, because then the pith becomes a little bitter.
I don't know what the pith is.
Pith is that white that goes around the citrus.
Okay, so you don't want to cut in too deep, basically, is what you're saying.
We're going to add 2 cups of buttermilk. 2
cups of buttermilk. You can get that in any supermarket if you don't have it in the fridge.
Yep, absolutely.
Unless you're like me and you have plenty of buttermilk in your fridge.
And then the one trick that I told you, you got to let the flour rest.
Let it rest. Now, how long are we talking?
You know, 15, 20 minutes or so. You know,
so we're not talking overnight or anything?
No. Just
let it rest. I'm making waffles today. I'm going to eat the waffles today,
exactly.
right? Okay.
We're going to come back tomorrow and finish these. And
all right, yeah. We'll be back next month.
Exactly.
All right, so you're whisking that
just whisk it until it's nice and creamy, you know, nice, take all the lumps out of it. And then we'll start, the next segment, we'll start cooking our waffle.
Okay,
it's
now,
really simple.
And as far as getting the waffle machine ready, you just turn it on and
turn it on when the green light is on, it's ready.
Okay.
You want to spray it with a non-stick spray.
Right, so the waffle just pops right out, right? And then we've got some strawberries we're going to add to the situation.
Yeah, it just doesn't get any better than this.
Okay, and you guys, you love this, right? Obviously. It's fun, right? Cooking with Dad in the kitchen, how cool is that? All right, we're going to keep cooking with Dad in the kitchen when we get back.
Sounds good.
Back to you guys. It's time to actually make the waffles. We are with Chef Marco, his two beautiful daughters. We've been making the batter, right?
We made the batter. Batter's rested.
And the light is green.
Light is green.
And that's what you want to see on your waffle machine when you make one. And you guys got this one. It's not even that expensive. They're not that pricey, right?
No, I think
you don't need to get
$30.
married and register to get a waffle machine. You can just get a waffle
it helps,
machine.
You know.
Yeah, it helps.
You always want someone to bring
it does help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. All right, so you're just ladling the
just
batter?
ladling. Yep, this is an 8-ounce ladle, actually. It kind of fills up pretty... almost perfect.
And you guys love just watching what's happening right now, I bet, right? Because when I was a kid, I liked watching my parental units actually make the food instead of... It was just mesmerizing. Isn't it kind of cool? Yeah. It's exciting, right? Okay. So you work on something from start to finish. And what did you just do there?
So what we did is we put the batter... That was pretty cool,
You did something.
We put the batter in the bottom, and we flip it over so that when it's It's cooking on the bottom to the top, top to the bottom.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
almost like a rap song.
Either way, just turn the thing
Yeah,
and you
just
get the
turn it
batter in
over.
there. That's what you
It's
want.
all good.
All right, now how long do these usually take?
Well, probably about 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it's really not a long time. It's
Pretty quick process.
Yeah.
And that's what the finished product should look like, right?
This is what the finished product should look like.
Kind of fluffy,
Nice and fluffy and
good
and
consistency.
ready to go.
All
But
right.
with Belgian waffles, it's all what you want to finish them with.
Right.
Honey, peanut butter, syrup. There's no end.
That's where the kids come into play,
That's where the
right?
kids come into play. Let them dress them up.
All right, Maria, what do you like on your waffles?
Usually syrup, peanut butter.
Peanut butter. See, I like
Yeah,
that.
see, peanut
Don't be
butter,
shy. Don't
fluff.
be shy. What do you like, Gabrielle, on your
Whipped cream and syrup.
whipped cream and syrup? See, that's a pretty neat mix. I mean, you can put anything, like you're saying, chocolate chips, maybe some of that going on.
So the moms at home are going, great. Chef Marco's going to sugar up my kids, and they're going to be on a tear.
You know what, though? You have to admit, anything you make at home is going to be better and healthier than anything you're going to go out and
Yeah,
and buy.
absolutely. And it puts quality time in the kitchen with the kids.
I don't know how you just did that without
I was-
looking.
Sorry. Yeah, that's what I do.
I
That's
have
what I
three
do.
fingers on the table right now if I was just trying to do that. But
I think my
That's
favorite
great.
is bananas. I like bananas on my waffles.
Ooh, that
really
sounds good.
Perfect.
You ever had Nutella?
Yeah.
Oh, I put that on anything, right? Put it on my shoe, and I'll eat my shoe with that stuff on it. That stuff is great. I haven't made that joke in a while, so I had to throw that in there.
So
okay,
when the
so
green light is
couple
done,
minutes here.
you kind of, and if I do it too soon, it's going to tear. So we got to.
Now that handle locks like that?
It locks.
Is that the key?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then it's just, you pick it up and
you
voila.
pick it up.
You know,
Wow.
That's the batter the girls made. That's the trick with the flour. Let it rest a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Let the camera get in there and fall in love with that waffle.
Yeah, now what does letting it rest help
Well,
do
it
or
gives the
prevent?
flour a chance to do its thing.
Okay.
The flour wants to get all crazy inside the batter, because of the
Okay.
gluten. It makes it real elastic.
Right, the
So if you
gluten.
do it too
Okay.
quick, they might flatten out.
Okay.
So just let it rest a little bit. Now the girls want to dress these up. So, that's your job, guys.
Now
You
it's
guys
your
go
turn,
ahead
guys.
and throw some strawberries, some Cool Whip,
Yeah, whatever
some
you like on it.
butter, whatever you like.
That's great. Do you ever stack them up and just keep making waffles all morning until you don't even feel like eating them? You just made a whole bunch of waffles? That ever happen?
You can have a little contest too. See who makes the craziest waffles. And
Ooh,
as
those
long
are
as they
great.
eat it, you're happy. It's it's nice and nutritious.
Look at this. Now what? We got a little bit more of that on there.
Yep.
Oh, I wish we had some chocolate chips. I'd be putting them on there. That's pretty exciting too, right?
I know, absolutely.
Now, you guys never waste any leftovers at home, right?
No.
No, you never do that. So we are going to make a really great second helping
You're
coming
gonna
up,
love the
right?
second helping.
And it has something to do with waffles, right?
has everything to do
we're
with
taking
waffles.
a little bit of
Yeah.
the leftovers and making a kind of a dessert.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dessert.
It's going to be
Something
good.
perfect for the kids.
All right, very exciting. What do you guys love most about breakfast food?
Eating it.
Eating. It's a good one.
Hey, got
Is
it.
this one of your favorite breakfasts, or do you like pancakes as well and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they just agree with everything I say. It's
You're good.
awesome.
It's
I hope
awesome,
my
man.
kids are like this someday. That's great. All right, really quick, anything going on at the restaurant you want to let folks
Just
know about?
come down. I don't serve breakfast, but we got great homemade food every day, and it's all freshest, high quality.
Good stuff. All right, they don't serve breakfast, so you can make this at home with the kids. And like Marco said, it's a great activity, right? I mean,
It is a great activity. you
Yeah.
know. And then when they're on summer break or
yeah.
home from school,
You don't
Come to
need
work.
you don't need a TV show to get your kids in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
You guys make pasta with your dad. How fun is that? That's
Super fun.
It's super fun. All right, we're gonna have a lot more fun in the kitchen. We're gonna make a kind of a dessert second helping coming up after the break. So stick around for that. We've got Marco and his two beautiful girls in the kitchen today.